Hey guys, and welcome to What's Cooking. Now guys, pumpkin's really hard, so just be really careful. Follow the cutting steps that I showed you in the safety video, but just make sure you've always got, or you always start on a flat. That way the veggie's not going to roll anywhere and you're not got any chances of cutting yourself. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just making like wedges. Okay, so it's on a nice flat surface, just taking away the skin. If you've got a really good peeler, you can use a peeler. See, that's nice and flat too. So I'm just going to go down the line, cut that pumpkin just like that. Make sure you're using the crown, guys. Keep an eye on your thumb, because the thumb and the index finger are the ones that are really popular when you cut. Just going to de-seed. You can actually use the pumpkin seeds, just wash them, and then you can just slow roast them in the oven, and you can just eat them when they're really dry and put a bit of salt on them. Got all pumpkin seeds in front of the TV instead of chips or KFC. Okay, so the most important thing, guys, is just make sure that when you're cutting the pumpkin, it's all the same size. Otherwise, you're gonna have one piece that's cooked, one piece that isn't cooked. Okay, so they're ready. They're going into a preheated oven for about 40 to 30 minutes. Just keep an eye on them at about 200 to 220 degrees Celsius. Just keep an eye on them, check them out. Now my pumpkin will cook earlier than my capsicum, only because it's a lot smaller than the capsicum. So it's got some brown edges, that's a good indication that it's cooked. Just gonna give it a poke. Yep, nice and soft. Make sure it's not al dente, it's not pasta. We're just gonna let that cool down. Whether it's a sunny day, a winter day, you can have it either warm or cold. It's up to you now. Okay guys, that pumpkin's nice and cooked now. Now we've got some baby spinach in that bowl there. You can use any lettuce or any green that you like. I particularly like baby spinach in this dish. So what I'm going to do, add me pumpkin, get all the juice, all that oil that comes into the pumpkin. Don't waste the flavour, guys. This is where all the flavour comes from, all those juices and stuff, okay? So I've got my pumpkin in there, and I've just got some red onion over here. I've just soaked it in water because I don't want that heat from the onion in this particular dish, because pumpkin's nice and sweet. Don't want to sort of interact or fight against the pumpkin. So, okay, so I've got that in there. I've got some walnuts. Now you can use any sort of nut that you like. Please don't use nuts if you've got a nut allergy. Just roast them off. You can pan roast them, but don't put oil in the nuts, please, because it's just going to burn them. I want to make a slightly different dressing here. Now I've just got my beautiful glass crystal ball. Now I'm just going to start with a little bit of honey. Now honey is very natural sweetness. I'm just going to use about half a tablespoon in there, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of balsamic. Now balsamic probably works the best with this dish. Just controlling the lid. Just a little bit of vinegar. You don't want to overpower the rest of the pumpkin and the spinach and stuff. Beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit. We don't need that much on this particular salad, guys. The pumpkin's nice and moist, and it's got all those beautiful juices. Just about to add the dressing. Now always dress your salads at the last minute, otherwise they're going to go really soggy. To get the best results for this particular salad, just make sure that pumpkin's still slightly warm so we can wilt that spinach and just bring it down, just melt it down. Just got all that beautiful dressing in there. Now, up to you whether you want to add Parmesan or any cheese at all, or if you want to add feta or whatever. Now when you add particular fats to different carbohydrates, it sort of balances things out and eases digestion. So don't be scared to use your favourite cheese. Now, I'm just going to give it a little mix. Now this dish, as I said, you can have on its own if you're a vegetarian, or if you want to have it with some of your favourite meat, just as a little side dish. Okay, as I said, I'm going to finish off that salad with those beautiful walnuts, just to give it that beautiful texture, and pumpkin and nuts just go together hand in hand. I'm using Parmesan in this particular salad dish. Look at that, mate, it's snowing. It's absolutely beautiful. There you go. Add as much or as little as you like. Put in there with your favourite bread. That's it. Done.